Road trip up the West Coast, and we're gonna do West Coast Donut Battle.
So we're starting in Southern California with none other than Randy's Donuts.
You probably know Randy's Donuts' famous sign, and we were pretty excited to get this on the vlog because everybody knows the giant donut, and wouldn't you know, of all the times to come here, it's covered in a giant Dr. Pepper logo. Advertising, marketing.
What are the odds?
Terrible.
Anyways.
We're gonna do glazed donut reviews, is that the plan?
Yes, so we're driving up through California into Oregon and then ultimately Washington, so we thought why not try some of the famous donuts along the way, starting with Randy's Donuts, and we're going to judge them on their glazed donut. So no frills, none of the fancy cereal topped, you know, whatever type of donut, glazed. Because I feel like that's the true judge of a legit donut shop, is how they make a glazed donut.
So this isn't really donut reviews with Katrina, this is like donut battle.
Donut battle.
With Katrina.
Donut West Coast battle.
Welcome to Inglewood, everybody. Glazed raise, a maple iced cake, a glazed twist, and a glazed old fashioned, please. So here's the Randy's glazed donut. Very beautiful looking this early morning here. It has a nice kind of squish to it. So let's just go ahead and dive in. Let's try it. It's very soft, definitely very fresh. The glaze is super light, but honestly it tastes kind of greasy. It has like that grease. Jesus Christ. It tastes greasy to me, actually. I have been to Randy's Donuts probably more times. Other side.
I didn't say this was gonna be pretty, okay? This is a battle. I've been to Randy's Donuts a fair amount of times, more than I'd like to admit. They're usually pretty good, morning or night. This kind of, honestly on the bottom, it looks even like a little burnt. Still has good flavor though. I don't know, maybe overcooked, I guess. Scale of 1 to 10, 7? 6.5, 7. This is not the best donut I've ever had. It's extremely good. I'm probably being a little conservative right now because I know we still have more donut shops to go to. It's fluffy in the middle, kind of squishy where it's not bouncing back, but I'll go with 7. 7 out of 10. What do you think?
What do I think? I think if someone came from like Mercury or Venus or Uranus,
Help yourself.
and said, give me a glazed donut, this is like what I would think of. This is
From
a glazed
Uranus?
donut.
Why Uranus?
You know, because donut holes.
But it's like crunchy on the bottom. Like this one's like a little burnt, isn't it?
It's done, it's certainly done. Very classic though.
Yeah.
It pulls
sure.
apart in a way that's like, to me, like old school donut.
Well, and it didn't bounce back, like it was just kind of squishy, like great donut. If you are in Inglewood, if you're heading to LAX or something, stop at Randy's Donuts, and I think they have multiple locations.
They've opened them
now.
up all over the city now. This used to just be the one, like stupid Dr. Pepper logo.
I love Dr. Pepper though.
They have a drive-through. They have weird people standing outside all the time that will keep you company.
It's right next to the freeway,
We have
as you can probably hear.
We have a long drive ahead of us. We need to go. One down. I want to play pinball.
We can.
No, we gotta go. We gotta keep moving.
Okay.
Welcome to Eugene, Oregon now. We have jumped north.
We're in a different state.
Different state, different city, different donuts.
Same weather.
Yeah, that's true. But it's afternoon. We were in the morning in Inglewood, and now it's afternoon the following day.
Yep.
Eugene, Oregon. West Coast Donut Battle? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, we're calling it a
I
battle.
don't remember. West Coast Donut Battle.
Continues.
Voodoo Doughnuts. So Voodoo Doughnuts are probably like the hottest, trendiest donut in the world.
In the world?
Can you think of anywhere else that has a hotter, trendier donut?
Maybe not. Let's go with it in the world.
Not our first rodeo.
We've been here a few times.
And not to this location though, here in Eugene.
We've never been to Eugene, at least not, well, you have, but not to the Voodoo Doughnuts. We've been to a couple of the Voodoo Doughnuts in Portland. new location. Hopefully same really fantastic donuts.
It's a little weird getting the glazed donut here because, as you can see in all of our shots, they have the most ridiculous, crazy donuts ever.
We did get some of those for his niece and nephew to enjoy. Because of the battle that we're doing, we have to battle on the same field. So all glazed donuts, this is gonna be a problem, I think.
We have a crazy person coming
our way. This is gonna be a problem. To me, it's kind of commercialized. Like, it's kind of a chain. It's been on all of like the Food Network and, you know, all these blogs and everything. So I kind of was like, nah, it can't be that good because it's so overhyped. You know,
you like things like homemade.
I like
rustic.
mom and pop. I like, you know, off the beaten path, something like a hidden gem that you find that's kind of like the best. I was very impressed with Voodoo Doughnuts the first time that I went there, like shocked actually at how freaking good their donuts were. And the second time, also delivered, so.
You love them.
It is the afternoon. I'm sure that, you know, although they make donuts all day, this one was probably made a little bit earlier in the day, so it's not as fresh as Randy's donuts. Still kind of squishy. It doesn't taste as deep fried as Randy's did. I really like the flavor. Still super spongy. The glaze amount is right. It's almost like kind of dry, but it does have the like this was baked 7 hours ago taste, but I still really like the flavor. If we had this 7 hours ago, I'd probably give this like an 8.5. What would you give it?
I give it a thumbs up. What did you give Randy's?
I don't know. Look at the footage. I don't remember. I'll go with 7. 7 out of 10. I like this one.
Who's winning right now, Randy's or Voodoo?
Voodoo. This place. I like that it's a little bit bigger too. This just has the classic glazed flavor that like I want in a glazed donut. Randy's had a little bit more of like a kind of a vanilla, almost sweeter taste. When I think of a glazed donut, this is what I think of. So this one's winning so far.
Hey, Walter.
Give me a second.
No.
Did you get nervous? Yeah.
Walter, what's your favorite show on YouTube?
Nate and Katrina do the world.
That's right. Thank you. Welcome to Washington.
We are continuing our West Coast Donut Battle Tour extravaganza.
California, Oregon, Washington, and the wind.
And the wind.
And we're near Seattle. We're in Lakewood, Washington.
No idea where that is.
Near Seattle. My hair. The first two places we went, Randy's and Voodoo Doughnuts, very famous. This place, never heard of it before.
Well, and they're chains too. So they started out as one donut shop and now they have multiple locations really around the state, around the United States. This one, I believe, is just a one-off.
It's old. It's old. It's since 1959. It's the original House of Donuts. Look at this cool logo.
I like it.
The logo's awesome.
Tried to buy a t-shirt, no t-shirts.
Sold out. The building's cool. It's like an A-frame. It looks great from the street, but we couldn't deal with the road noise, so we're in the back parking lot to do this final round of the donut battle. You okay?
Yeah, I'm excited to not eat donuts
Go back to
anymore.
Amsterdam and avoid donuts.
Oh my god. All right, so one more donut review, and remember, if you remember from 2 minutes ago you're watching this video, that we are comparing glazed donuts. Level playing field, which one on the West Coast out of these 3 donut shops is the best? So this is the final contender. Okay, that's kind of beautiful. Like, these are old school, and this is definitely, I think, the largest. Maybe it's a tie with Voodoo. Like, this is a pretty big glazed donut. Looks good, color's great, nice and raised. Again, we are here in the afternoon, so maybe they were made a little bit earlier. Looks pretty classic to me. Like, this is what, when I see a donut like this makes me happy. It's chewy. I like the chew on this one though. Not quite as much vanilla as some of the other ones. That to me is like a classic glazed donut. What do you think?
It's different. It's thicker, like it's denser. in a very, like you said, the word classic comes to mind.
No, this is classic. When I think of a glazed donut, like this is in my mind what pops into my head. It's not as soft as like Randy's was, but I think that's okay. I think Randy's was a little too soft to where it would just almost like disintegrate underneath your finger. It's still fluffy though. Like it's dense, but it's not like it's, but like it doesn't bounce back. Hold on. Okay. Honestly, I think this is a 9.
Did they just win? Did they just beat the famous places?
Yeah, this one is number 1. Like 100%, this is number 1. It's classic, and that's what I'm basing this on. Is oh, we got seagulls that are gonna come eat some of these donuts. Let's go ahead and shut that there. Oh my god, what can you imagine? They're not stupid. Yeah, I gotta say, this is probably the winner, which kind of tracks with how I eat and how I judge things. Like the small local mom and pop shops are kind of, in my opinion, the best place to get things like this. And so congratulations, House of Donuts. You just won the Nate and Katrina West Coast. You're so freaking me out, man. West Coast Donut Battle. Give me a free t-shirt. Randy's 3rd place. Still great, but out of the other ones, 3rd place. 2nd place, Voodoo Donut. Love Voodoo Donut. Fantastic, good size, all of that. But this one, number 1. And I never have to eat another donut again.